If you've ever wondered, is it really possible to be truly happy? I can tell you with certainty, the answer is yes. Stick around and I'll tell you how. Hey everyone, I'm Leah Benson, and I'm a licensed psychotherapist, coach, and psychedelic guide in Tampa Bay. And today I'm going to introduce you to a process that can help you stop searching for happiness and start living it. It starts in 1999 when I was a graduate student working to become a therapist. I was your typical achiever. Ivy League graduate program, lots of friends, living it up in Manhattan in my late 20s. It was awesome. And I was super unhappy. For example, I was sitting in Central Park one stunningly beautiful afternoon with a bunch of people I loved and thinking in my head, if I wasn't so miserable, I'd be incredibly happy right now. Well, fast forward 10 years and everything had changed. After a decade of hard work, I'd figured out the secrets not only to mental peace and ease, but to flourishing and really enjoying the incredibly wonderful looking and sounding moments of my life. Like that day back in Central Park. It was awesome. And it still is, another decade and a half later. But there was a hitch. Remember, I'm a therapist. And over the years, as I was working with people in my office, I was seeing that there was often a component missing in their therapy that was keeping them from getting to the experience of peace and ease that I had attained. And it had to do with how connected to their feelings they were during therapy. See, during the 10 years of hard work I did in therapy starting in 2000, I had a natural habit of feeling and expressing my feelings while I was talking to my therapist, even though I was in a therapy where it can be pretty easy, if it's your natural habit anyway, to avoid getting into your feelings. And that's a big problem if you want to be happy. We'll get into why in another video, but long story short, after searching for a couple of years for a way to ethically and responsibly direct a focus on feelings and on the body in therapy, I ran across something called bioenergetic therapy in 2013. And I quickly discovered through personal experience that it was exactly what I had been looking for. A version of the type of therapy I was already doing, plus a focus on the body. So I spent 4 years getting trained in it, and now I use it with everybody to a greater or lesser degree, depending on what you're looking for out of therapy. Fast forward to today, and I'm still using the method. Plus, I've added a whole bunch more knowledge to my understanding of how the human mind works. And I rewrote a book I had written in 2016 about how the method works to include all that new science. So you understand not only how it works, but also how your brain works. It's called Emotional Utopia. And like I said, it explains not only what goes on in the basically opaque process of doing therapy, so it's not such a mystery, but also how and why what we're doing works to help you stop searching for happiness and start living it. So if you want to know more, go ahead and grab the second edition of Emotional Utopia, anywhere you can buy or borrow books. And make sure you get the second edition or you'll be getting some seriously outdated information. You can also get it at the link in the description. And if you have any questions, you'll find me at leahbensontherapy.com. See you next time.